So in this video, I'm going to talk about the empath versus narcissists, evil people, toxic people. And many people don't realize that empaths have got another dark side to them. Not in a really bad way, but they have got another side of them that many people actually don't see. They rarely see. Even some of them have never seen. Okay? So you could have been an empath, and for the most part of your life, you have always been very inviting, very open, very nurturing, very loving. And it's because of these qualities that you have that you have also attracted a lot of people that are not supposed to be and are not meant to be in your life. And of course, at the same time, you have paid the price for that. For the empaths who have been with narcissists, we already know what I'm talking about, because you have paid the price for being into very bogus, useless relationships just because you was not aware that certain individuals exist. As much as there's good people on the planet, there's also evil people, okay? And there will always be usually toxic people. But you see, the thing is, there's a side of the empath that is a very dark side. And sometimes when that empath, when the tables turn, and that empath will be pushed against the wall, those empaths, they are going to go dark. Very dark. Very, very dark. That is when those evil people, they are going to realize that they have simply just been messing with the wrong person. But you see, before an empath goes dark, or before they pull out or they bring out that darkness in them, that dark side of them, it will usually take them a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy. So those will be some of the moments where the empath will feel like they have reached the edge of the cliff, okay? And they feel the need to protect and also to defend and fight for themselves, okay? So they're going to fight back. Now, most of the times when you're with evil people, what people need to understand as well, evil people, and I could specifically talk about narcissists in this case. Narcissists, they feed off of your energy. They are very hungry and desperate for your energy as an empath. So they are coming in your life and they're going to put these straws in you and they're going to start sucking your energy on a daily basis. So when you hear situations whereby you have like an argument with those kind of individuals, most of the times during that argument or whatever confrontation, they're actually sucking your energy. And also we know that they suck your energy in so many different kinds of ways, because at this point in time, we already know that's how they thrive and that's how they survive. These are fallen angels, okay? Now, for them to be able to function, they need you around. And most of the times they are going to come in a very sneaky way, because you see, when a person is coming into your life, they will never come straight in your face and tell you who they are, okay? So they will usually hide these other bits of them that many people don't want to hear or people don't want to see. And they're going to sneak into you. They're going to find a way to sneak into your life. And sometimes as an empath, you may have that belief that everybody is the same, everybody wants the best for everyone. And, there's a lot of beautiful people everywhere, which is the truth. But at the same time, there's also very evil people on this planet. So when they come into your life, and they have established that connection between them and you, they're going to go to work. Because remember that these people, they put in a lot of efforts in the beginning of those relationships. They put in a lot of effort because they need you on their side, okay? So they put in a lot of effort. So you guys have heard about cases whereby a person has been love bombed. The love bombing will always come in because they need you on their side. But for them to be able to come in, they need to become extremely sweet in the beginning. Now, we need to remember as well, that is not their character. That is not who they are, okay? So for them to try to be nice to somebody and do these beautiful things and promise you heaven and earth and be very nice to you and everything, give you all these other, presents, admiration, adoration, and everything. That is not their nature, okay? So they have got a very dark nature, and that is not their nature. So they are trying to play this game to help them and to aid them get into your life in a very sneaky way. When they get into your life, the abuse will usually kick in. Most of the times, empaths, and in that particular moment, they have already probably been very deeply trauma bonded with those individuals. So they find a situation whereby they are struggling between staying and leaving. Sometimes when you're with these toxic people, you may have cases whereby you're struggling. You're thinking that probably you are in the wrong relationship, and you're figuring things out, and you're like, but what is going to happen if I leave these people behind? Or you cannot just wake up as an empath and walk out of someone's life just out of the blue. It's not your nature. So a lot of these narcissists and toxic people, they know this, and they use this to their own advantage. But before they do that, they find ways of how they can glue or stick themselves to you, into your life. This could be by getting married. They could very quickly push you to getting married. They could very quickly make you pregnant, or they want to have babies with you. They want to very quickly secure you, or even sometimes they will even move in with you in a very short period of time. Now, those people, there will always be a moment, because by nature, they are abusive by nature. So normally there will always be moments when the abuse is going to kick in. The empath will be waiting on the other side. Okay? They are going to be watching everything. What are they doing? Sometimes they will play along with it. Sometimes they will, just like, let it be. But I can promise you as well that, ladies and gentlemen, when you're dealing with the energy vampire, that person, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can tell them that is going to change them, okay? Spiritually, we know they're already bankrupt, and we know at this moment that these people, they are fully dependent on your energy. So whenever the abuse kicks in, there is a lot of sorrow, there's a lot of crying, sadness, misery, and all these other things that describe the evil things that these people do to you. Normally, most of the cases, we have to know that it is in that particular time that they're sapping the energy out of you. It's the reason why you usually feel drained. After a day, even sometimes without doing nothing, you're just tired out of the blue. You don't even know why you're tired. You're feeling this energy coming from this person is not right, okay? And sometimes, most of the cases, you're like, okay, you're going to just hang in there and see how things are going to flow or where things are going to go. Sometimes you give the people benefit of the doubt. You're like, maybe, probably in a day or two, maybe in a week or two, or whatever, month or whatever, they could change. Sometimes you're even trying to show them the way things are supposed to be done. But sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, I can promise you, you're helping broken people, okay? The narcissist is spiritually broken. There is nothing you can do as an empath to fix them. The only person, what will be left to fix will be yourself at the end of the day. There comes a time when the empath is going to feel like probably this thing has been going on for too long, and sometimes it is actually draining them. They can no longer function. Some of them have started getting some different types of illnesses. They are starting getting blood pressure. There's something wrong with their blood. There's something wrong with their head. There's something wrong with their stomach. They are starting to get problems with their health, physical problems with their health. So that is when sometimes the empath is going to explode, okay? When the empath explodes, I can promise you, you're a toxic individual dealing with those kind of individuals. When they explode, when they reach that moment where they feel that, okay, so this person, for this entire time, they have been taking you for a ride for some reason. You have taken all of it, the BS. You've been patient. You've been waiting. You've been hoping things are going to change. You've been waiting for them to change. Nothing has happened. And now they're going to feel like they are actually paying a very big price for just being around those kind of people. That is usually when the empath is going to explode. Now, when the empath explodes, they're going to go supernova, okay? Because you've been pushing these people very far. Now they have reached their limit. And they're like, they cannot take anymore. And the only way they are going to have to, because the empath is not going to allow themselves to fall over the cliff. So when they have reached that point where they feel that is the limit, and they really have to, it is very necessary for them to defend themselves. I can promise you, those empaths, they are going to turn over. And they are going to bring out the dark side in them. They are going to fight back. And they are going to fight back with every tool that they have. You guys might have noticed that sometimes when they start fighting back with these narcissists, calling them out and, fighting back in every way, because normally an empath doesn't necessarily have to be physical with someone, okay? Because empaths understand at some point that everything is mental, So most of the times they may fight back with words, okay? They may fight back sometimes with, their behaviors. You see sometimes they will switch their behavior against you. If a person was been used to being with an empath and you're going left, they're going to start going right. Or sometimes they're going to start, what do they call it? Starving those kind of individuals. Whatever you do is not going to affect them. They will stop talking to you. They will stop engaging with you. Sometimes they're going to get away from you. Even sometimes they may leave that home or that vicinity. It could even sometimes be a workplace. That is the moment you know that that empath is turning dark. And usually that is the moment when you don't want to see that side. Because when you see that side, believe me, it is going to be very easy for you to call them the evil ones, because you've been doing a lot of these evil things over the years. And now they have flipped, They have been watching this thing for a very long time, and now they have flipped the switches. And now they are bouncing back this energy towards these toxic people. So that's when you hear a lot of times empaths, oh, that person was the narcissist, because I said this, and now they're going to run around smearing your name and trying to defend themselves to whoever can listen, whoever wants to listen. They run on your family members, I've been with this wife, your sister for a long time, and now she has all of a sudden changed. She doesn't talk to me, those kind of things. You have got to know that the empath has turned dark. But sometimes this mode can be very, very intensive, that it can even make these demons flee. So when the empath reaches that point of explosion, whereby they are going to turn and blow up and become supernova, start fighting back and defending themselves with every tool they can. Some people, they cannot handle that energy, because you see, one of the things about toxic people cannot handle you showing them or bouncing back or telling them, calling them out or showing them what they really look like, because at that point you're not worried about what is going to be the outcome. You're just going to bounce back all the energy towards these toxic people. This thing can take a while, okay? When the empath goes supernova, I can promise you, it can take them a while to cool down. It could be even sometimes weeks. It could even sometimes be months. They're going to keep on hitting at that person until they know that that person is defeated. Because there comes a time when the empath feels like they're under attack. And when the empath feels like they're under attack and that person who is attacking them is in the same vicinity with them, they're going to find the ways to fight back, to push them very far away from them. Because like I've told you, empaths are not physical people. So you don't expect that they're going to throw blows around the house and things like, get physical with you. They will not do that. But they are going to make sure you get a piece of that medicine, okay? If you're the person who has been messing up with these individuals and those individuals have turned dark, they have exploded, they have gone supernova, you are going to have a feel of that medicine. Those things that you've always been doing to them, they're now going to bounce those things and do them to you. And that is when you're going to know that you have really messed with these individuals. So what usually happens, like in my case, I remember sometimes these people will flee, okay? When you turn dark and start calling them out on their BS and, pointing out all the things that they've always done, they don't want to see that, because it makes them feel, I don't know, it's like it breaks a narcissist when you mirror them back who they are. Because some narcissists don't understand that some of these empaths they are dealing with, they are mirrors, So they don't usually try to do that. But when you push them too far, they're going to stand and they're going to mirror all this energy back to these people. And I can promise you, these demons do not want to be, these demons, the only thing they don't want to see, the last thing they want to see is who they are. When you show them who they are, you're going to break them. When you mirror that energy back to them, if you start doing all these things that they've always done to you, you bounce them back to those individuals. Those guys are going to break. That's the reason why you see sometimes the narcissists, they are going to run very, very far away from you. They do not have anything to do with you. So all in all, I can say is that empaths is, yes, they are beautiful. These people are earth angels. They are very nice, empathic, inside and out. They are very, very humble souls. But there is people who don't understand that the empath has been humbled by nature. The empath has been humbled by God. The empath has been humbled by the universe. And so many various circumstances that have always been happening around their lives. They have been humbled for a reason. So some people don't understand that these people have been humbled for a reason. And they can keep on poking at you until you feel like they've started drilling holes in your skin, where now they're going to force you. So when I'm talking about empath going dark or going supernova, I'm talking about an empath who feels like this particular individual has started drilling holes in their skin. And they're now feeling that this person, if they don't fight back, that person is going to cause them a very big amount of pain. So that's when they clash and they fight back with these narcissists. I can promise you, those narcissists, they will never forget. If a person who has gone supernova or gone dark on a narcissist, that narcissist will forever remember you, because that is the only way you're going to get that person to respect you. They will forever know that this person, as much as beautiful as they may seem, or as empathic as they may seem, as beautiful and nice as they may seem, humble as they may seem, they also have another dark side that some people don't want to see. But that part only comes as a last resort. It only comes at that point when they feel they are being threatened, they are being squeezed to a corner, and they want to throw them over the cliff. They are going to do that. They will not apologize. They are going to put those people in their own place, and they're going to send them packing. So let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. You guys know that I do love and appreciate your support. Book a session, donate or support my channel if you want to. All the things you need and the info you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will catch you guys in my next one. There's almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.